Good morning, everybody. It's March 24th, almost 6 a.m. Central Time, and here's your plan of attack. It's basically my plan on how I'm looking to trade 0 days to expiration trades or options and ES futures. Well, it looks like that bearish engulfing candle held true, and at least a test of 3,900 makes sense to me from the bigger picture. So let's talk about a few things. Before we talk about price action, let's just go ahead and check out the calendar today. Well, today we do have the flash surface PMI 15 minutes after the open. So 15 minutes after the open is a minimum waiting for doing a drama-free trade and wait for your setup, then you can take action then. So no rush there. And then now let's talk about price action. Okay, so big picture and where I really feel I get an edge from all of this is forecasting how I anticipate the next candle to be. And that's all just from reading price action. So we look at it, we're obviously in a downtrend from here. We came down, a lot of wicks being bought up right here, which is funny because this is right where that anchored VWAP level is. So, got bought up, rallied back up to the 50-day SMA. FOMC statement came up, hit this HVA level, which is basically a volume resistance, and failed. And so we closed on a bearish engulfing candle. Yesterday, as price action was all rallying higher, I didn't take a day trade at all because my thesis, or not even my thesis, is more of I didn't trust it. I was the technical analysis, or the price action is what I should call it, was saying price should go down. Now, if we would have closed at the highs, I would have just said that this was a big old shakeout candle, then okay, whatever. But I didn't trust it. I was looking for a bearish trade, like I mentioned in the plan of attack from yesterday. I said if this candle keeps going, I am not going to do a bullish trade, and this is why. The reason I'm mentioning it now is because this is why exactly why I don't do it, is because big picture was telling me price should go down, and I didn't want to get long. We get hit right here with the wick, and then price starts to sell off. So just a good example on why I wanted to mention why I did not want to go bullish yesterday. Now let's talk about today. So rally up, like I said, bearish engulfing candle at a very important moving average. Yesterday, tested moving average failed, and today we kind of have this bear flag breakdown that is occurring, and we're right at the 200-day SMA. So for me, big picture, say swing targets. I know there's a lot of mixed signals or a lot of different opinions out there. I think this flag may come down and we test maybe 3,900, 3,850. I don't know, but I think we're going to go down until proven otherwise. I mean, if we come down right here, then say on Monday we get some like candle like this, and then we go back up, sure. But right now, price is just saying it wants to go lower, so I'm just going to follow the price action. All right, and so what does that leave us with today? Today, I just want to short the rally. Simple enough. If we look at our squeezes, something I wanted to show y'all here. Um, from all the intradays, we're obviously extended lower, whereas we're down almost 1% on the day before the cash open, yeah, or before the markets open, and then so everything's extended. But what I wanted to show y'all was the squeezes here. So there was a bullish squeeze, right? A compression of price is what a squeeze is, and that's what also a bear flag is. So coming on over here, like this bear flag, we're breaking the trend line today. The squeeze was bullish, but now we're starting to squeeze lower. So this might turn into a bearish squeeze. It is light blue right now. We may turn red and continue lower. Maybe even take out this low. I don't know. Just playing it day by day. But that is what it's looking like. And another thing to point out is on the 4-hour time frame, we actually have a bearish squeeze as well, as you can imagine. But we also have a sell signal. So this is my high of low bar sell arrows. Basically, in a nutshell, from the 4-hour time frame, what this means is, let me get a bigger color. There we go. So basically, what this means is this candle right here that pierced this 21 bar high right here, we're breaking that low. with the 4-hour squeeze, you see how I drew this trend line right here? That's the bear flag, and we're breaking down. So basically, this 4-hour squeeze is looking like it wants to fire to the short side. In a nutshell, that's what it looks like. So big picture, and the reason I mention all this is for those of you that are swing trading, make sure you have hedges to the downside if you're net long, or get some shorts on. You know what I mean? But to me, this just looks like price wants to go lower. And then so with all this theory or thesis you want to call it, everything does at the moment looks like price wants to go down. And from a technical analysis perspective, price at least wants to come down to here based on a bear flag formation. You know, if we get a rally up to key resistance, we break down, test the lows, or this formation's lows. Can we break right past it? Absolutely. But this is basically saying prices want to go lower, in my opinion. All right, so now we have the daily squeeze going lower. We have this 4-hour squeeze looking like it wants to go lower. Everything is obviously already extended lower on the smaller time frames. I think a rally up to VWAP and short the rally is pretty much the play for the day. Pull up over here. So here are my quick hits charts. And here is that trend line, bear market point of control, and then I also have the daily 5 EMA. There is a snow line that David put on the ES down here at 39.34, which I have right here. So basically, in a nutshell, today's trade is relatively easy. As far as, I won't say this trade's easy, I want to say that the setup we're waiting for or the decision tree is easy, right? So there is a little bit of support noted right here. Say nothing crazy happens with flash services PMI and the theory to the downside is still intact, then honestly, just wait for the rally up into VWAP and the 30-minute 21 EMA, which may be about right here at the time, theoretically, and then just short the rally, take it back down, because everything wants to go back down. Now, at that point, you just take your entry. And for me, my entries are at the 30-minute 21 EMA or at VWAP, which is this green line. So that would also potentially be over here. So that's pretty much what I'm looking forward to do. I am waiting 15 minutes after the open due to the flash services PMI, and we'll see what happens. But that's pretty much it, everybody. Have an awesome weekend, and we'll see how everything shakes out, and see you again on Monday. Take care, everybody.